Steve, my recommendations are in the file.
Oh, great.
We've got a truck versus motorcycle coming in. It doesn't sound pretty.
I'll take it.
Need a hand?
Yeah, I could use one.
Orderly to the four nurses. Orderly to the four nurses.
Gee, thanks.
I brought it up over an hour ago, so how long is it supposed to take? Well, I really don't care how busy you are. It's it's supposed to be here, but...
What Dr. Drake meant to say was thank you very much, and we will get the results as soon as they are ready. Thank you.
Has anyone ever mentioned to you how glad we are that you're back?
It's a blood panel, Tiffany. You shouldn't be here by now. It's not brain surgery.
You know what? Don't take it out on everyone just because you're mad Lisa moved on to someone else.
Call 5902.
So, what's it gonna be? A few stitches or a few hours? In the PCPD trying to weasel you way out of an attempted murder charge.
Okay, all you have is a syringe, and there's no proof that I actually gave it to you. So go ahead. Go to the police, have them check for fingerprints, because they won't find mine. I was wearing gloves.
Well, they already have a witness who says they saw you in Robin's room. I come forward and say that you asked me to hold a syringe. They're not gonna need your prints.
They'll make you an accessory.
Oh, better than laying here on my couch bleeding to death. But it doesn't have to come to either.
Okay, if I treat a bullet wound and I don't report it, I lose my medical license. I can't risk taking that chance.
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't say that I didn't warn you.
Are you dumb, or did you just have a death wish? I mean, you were shot. Walking is only going to make the wound worse. Here, lie down. Let me take a look.
I thought you didn't want to lose your license, Flo.
Pressure on it. Trust me, I would love to just walk away, but I took an oath. So, least I can do is stitch you up. Besides, I hate your perfectly good couch.
Could you please just go fix me a drink?
No, alcohol is the last thing that you need.
I could use a little something to take the edge off while you're stitching me up.
Well, if you'd wanted painkillers, you should have gone to the hospital instead of blackmailing me here to treat you.
Blackmail, it's such an ugly word.
Well, what would you call it?
I don't know. Being persuasive.
Persuasive?
Yeah.
Why would I be mad if Lisa's dating Ethan? If it's true, it would be great for all of us.
If it's true. I mean, she's doing an excellent job with her sane act. Even Nicholas is buying it. Back to being the rock-solid professional. So that's why you're in a bad mood, right? You're having doubts about shutting Lisa out.
Okay, Robin, if I'm in a bad mood, it's because our marriage is at a standstill. You're not willing to try and work it out, but you're not willing to walk away, so I really don't know where I am.
Well, I am just thinking about our child's future and the consequences. Something maybe you should have thought about before you slept with Lisa.
I hope Lisa is dating Ethan, because if she is, maybe she'll be out of our lives for good.
I'm not dating Lisa.
Then what are you
Not
doing
exactly,
with her?
anyway.
I think I have the right to know. I mean, after all, I am your wife.
It's complicated.
Outrageous! A blatant disregard for human frailty. What must a poor invalid do to get medical attention around here? For God's sake, hurry! Can't you see I'm about to expire?
I'll request... Sir, what seems to be the problem?
Apart from my being forced to wait in blizzard-like conditions for someone to retrieve my deceased corpus from the taxi while the meter continued to run.
Upper 40s.
Could someone take care of the taxi driver? He's owed $10.35 minus tip.
What seems to be the medical problem?
Where to begin? Blinding head pain, blurred vision, lower body paralysis, and now frostbite.
Okay, sir, how many fingers am I holding up?
You expect me to distinguish between fingers? I can't even make out how many doctors are in front of me. Are there 3 or 4 of you?
There's 2.
Better summon a few more. I suspect my myriad of grievances will provide insights for medical journals for years to come.
You're in good hands, Mr.
Hoffman. Theo Hoffman.
Mr. Hoffman, this is Dr. Weber. He is the chief of staff here, and this is Dr. Drake. He's one of the best neurologists in the country.
We can only pray I'm not too far gone for assistance of any sort, given that I'm under assault from an advanced glioblastoma in my frontal lobe.
Sir, when were you diagnosed?
I'm here to be diagnosed. Have you any intention of upholding the Hippocratic Oath, or should I just sit there quietly and die?
Okay, well,
Call radiology.
What?
come on. You and Dr. Niles. I am still waiting on an explanation that's better than it's complicated.
Look, we agreed to stay married, but we haven't slept together since Vegas. I mean, can you blame me for being tempted to stray? Look, a man has needs, and if you want this to work, you gotta meet me halfway.
What the...
Olivia, I had no idea you were coming by tonight.
Yeah, clearly.
Could have called first.
Maybe you shouldn't have given me a key and told me to use it. So I guess wrecking Patrick Drake's marriage wasn't enough for you? You're just making friends all over town, aren't you?
I was under the impression that you and Johnny were through.
Well, obviously, John and I have a lot to discuss. Do you mind getting up off your knees and giving us a little privacy?
Well, you promised it would be an interesting evening. You didn't disappoint, so call me later on.
Yeah.
Wow. Did I miss something?
It's a self-diagnosed brain tumor. Why don't you save yourself the trouble and I'll call psych, have them handle it.
Mr. Hoffman is complaining of head pain and blurred vision. If we send him up to psych without an evaluation, they're going to send him right back down.
Dr. Garrett?
Detective, can I help you?
No. I was just gonna go talk to Dr. Weber.
Oh, well, Dr. Weber is busy right now, but if you take a seat, he'll be with you as soon as he can.
Dr. Hunter, call neurology. Dr. Matt Hunter, call neurology.
Has the unfeeling staff sent you over here to die, too? Don't be fooled. Underneath their apathetic exteriors lies raging indifference. These so-called professionals would rather see our rotting carcasses in these chairs than to lift a finger and perform a single exam. This hospital is the very definition of purgatory. I may as well be playing the damnation scene from Faust.
Or Don Giovanni engulfed by the flames of hell.
You know opera.
Yeah, come on, don't act so surprised.
It's not often I meet someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I got a thing for a tragic love story.
And what, may I ask, is your take on Götterdämmerung? I always felt that the drowning of Siegfried would have been more effective earlier in the third act.
Well, Siegfried was stabbed, not drowned, by Hagen. But then, you knew that, didn't you?
Just checking.
Epiphany said you wanted to see me.
Yeah. You got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, it was nice meeting you.
Always happy to meet a fellow opera enthusiast. This is preposterous. The chief of staff has time to chat while diseased flesh is left to fester? Have you somehow forgotten that I'm still being denied care over here?
Oh, Dr. Niles, how nice of you to join us.
Sorry about that. I had a personal emergency.
Oh, I don't care where you've been. All I care about is how many of these patients you can take off my hands.
Dr. Ralston to oncology. Dr. James Ralston to oncology.
Second autopsy shouldn't be a problem. Just put in for a transfer and I'll make sure you have the hospital's full cooperation.
I appreciate that. Could be the break in the investigation we've been looking for.
Epiphany, the Green Falls Police Department is sending the remains of a suspected felon for a second autopsy. The name is Alexander Yanicek. Make sure the morgue is ordered.
Like we don't have enough mob casualties of our own.
All right, Mr. Hoffman, just walk over and take a seat, and I'll get back to you as soon as your test results are in.
You call that an exam? What's next? I wait another several hours for you to apply leeches to bleed out the ill humor.
Enough leeches in the world. We'll run more tests if necessary, all right?
Why bother? I'll simply shuffle off this mortal coil. At the pace you people work around here, my remains will be discovered sometime in January.
We're doing everything we can.
You're doing nothing. I have a tumor pressing on my brain. A simple exam is not going to cure me.
Well, then why don't I call the lab and put a rush on those scans?
So I can be on my way, God forbid you people take the time to actually treat me.
Oh, you and Johnny owe me. Thanks to that little cover story, my wife may never sleep with me again.
Hey, Maya, I can explain. Yeah, no need. Ethan already did, which I'm sure most of it was a lie.
Okay, seriously, you don't need to worry because I'm not trying to poach your husband.
Well, if you are thinking about getting with Ethan, proceed with caution. And keep an eye on your wallet.
Dr. Hoffman's test results are conclusive. No glioblastoma, no tumor of any kind.
Oh, so Steve was right. Mr. Hoffman is a major hypochondriac.
And he wants everybody to know about it.
I have health insurance. 3 different policies. That should guarantee me an MRI at the very least.
I'll call psych.
No, wait, you know what? Let me talk to him. Maybe he needs some attention from a female doctor.
Oh. You're a saint.
Dr. Leslie Floyd, pick up line 2. Dr. Leslie Floyd, pick
Hello?
up line 2.
Hey, it's me.
I'm dying over here. Not to worry, I'll go quietly.
No such luck.
Are you working?
Yes, yeah, I was ready to come back.
Oh. Well, maybe you should, take tomorrow off and hang out with me.
Actually, I'm almost done. What about tonight?
I can't tonight. I have to go to this stupid party.
Ah, the crazy life of the celebrity do-gooder.
Exactly.
Slap on a smile. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and try to have fun, okay? Bye.
Dr. Bach, call 6913. Dr. George Bach, call 6913.
Hello? Thank you. So, Mr. Hoffman, looks like I have some good news for you.
All you've been